has come to finally say goodbye, to lament the loss of a good colleague, a friend and sigh. The time has come for the godmother of Palestine to leave in her wake a legacy of hope for children. The time has come for Israeli checkpoints to never be the same, stunned by the deafening silence of your funky music. The time has also come to up our hopes that your replacement knows the job's ropes. Farewell, Saudamini, from all of us in UNICEF Palestine.
I've known Saudamini since I started working with her when she was my counterpart in New York and I was in Geneva. However, your reputation already preceded you, Saudamini, because I knew people who'd worked with you in Palestine. And what I remember, I remember so many things about you, but what really struck me was when we were working on the certificate with the South African University of KwaZulu-Natal, and I think at some point you said, I think we can just fix this with love. And it was so new age and such a crazy idea, but then it actually worked. And that's just one of the many, many things that I've learned from you, but I need to carry on learning, so keep in touch. Lots of love.
I was based in Niger and was responding to Mali crisis. We met briefly in a workshop in Dakar where we were discussing about endocrinement of children, and I shared my experience. You came to me and said, young man, do you wish to really share your experience in our upcoming workshop in New York? I said yes. And 1 month later, I received an invitation inviting me to New York. This was very exciting for me and a good opportunity also to go to high-level discussion. And it's just so really how dedicated you are to bring the field experience, to listen to those who are in the front line. And I want you.
Hi Saudamini, this is Mio speaking from Tokyo. I can't believe that you're leaving us so soon. I still remember our old days in Palestine, and I miss your poem at Erez Crossing, and I also miss your meditation session when we had a child protection team retreat in Jerusalem. And I don't know if you remember this, I'm still keeping this. This is the painting you gave me when I left Gaza for IAPRO. This represents your compassion and also passionate feelings for the rights of the child in Palestine and the rest of the world.
Saudamini, this is Jean Lokenga, Chief Child Protection UNICEF Somalia, based in Nairobi. It has been a great pleasure to have worked with you. You are really a great person. Myself, I've learned a lot working with you, in particular when I was in Central African Republic, but also recently. When you came to Central African Republic in Bangui in May 2014 to support us in the middle of the crisis, I learned a lot. My team members also learned a lot. Your guidance helped us to extend protection to children in Central African Republic. So I wish you all the best. We are going to miss you. We are going to miss your energies. We are going to miss your sense of humor. And
transitional justice brought us together. The 3 P's: prevention, protection, and participation were our mantra. Joao Cabral, or was it Jose? Do you remember all these superstitious things that kept happening to us, and we saw somehow sense and meaning into everything, and it gave us goosebumps, or we finally just burst out in tears of laughter sometimes. What can I say? I learned so much from working with you, your technique and knowledge, your skills and power of the pen, and you really gave me an unforgettable working experience. And you also had a lot of impact in my private life, and you know what I mean. Well, I'm so happy to have met you, to have worked with you, and to have got to know you and spend time with you. And I will never forget our sleepover we had with Bo Victor when we watched the election and the Victor Obama. And you couldn't work next day. You were too excited, and Instead, you made a cake in white and red and blue and you brought to the office. And yeah, you worked so intense, so hard, really endlessly and fearless with both your head and your heart. And you didn't need to sleep more than 1 hour because you were meditating instead. So, Shanti, cheesecake, Saudamini. Always signing off with a lowercase s as a sign of your humility. Baci and abbracci. Good luck, enjoy, and stay in touch.
Saudamini, you have made an immense contribution to the lives of children affected by emergencies throughout the world. With so much dedication, so much passion, and you are such an inspiration. You inspire me, and I remember so well when we first met in 2005 in Liberia. We stayed at my small apartment, and you were telling me you had come to assist us on how to support the children to go through the truth and reconciliation process. So you are telling me about what you did in Sierra Leone and how you supported the office. So we talked and talked and talked. Then I decided to check on my watch. It was 4 a.m. And I said, Saudamini, I have to go and get some sleep. You said, okay, we'll go and get some sleep. I went to bed. I woke up at 6 and I found you still working. Nothing can beat that. This is 110% dedication. We'll always remember you. We'll miss you greatly, but I want just to say you are so special, Saudamini.
Saudamini, I met you in 2006 in Jerusalem. I'll never forget it. We were sitting in a small cafe and you spoke with so much passion and dedication for the children of Palestine. I'll never forget you and all the work you're doing. As they say in French, avec cœur et courage, faites de votre vie un poème. Enjoy.
I first met Saudamini Siegrist in Freetown, Sierra Leone in 2003 when I was a child and serving as president of the Children's Forum Network, part of a group of young people advocating for the rights of children. Saudamini was there to engage and empower the children of Sierra Leone to have a voice in the aftermath of the armed conflict. She helped rewrite our experiences of the war and rekindled our hopes. I am blessed to be among the many children across the world whose lives have been transformed by Saudamini. Saudamini is my dearest friend, my mentor, my editor-in-chief, and the mother of the world's children. Thank you, Saudamini. Love you.
Hello, Saudamini. My name is Alhaji Bisawane. I'm a Sierra Leonean and I live in Freetown. Saudamini has been a guardian, a supporter to my own life. Saudamini has created smile, has created a lot of impact to my life. Saudamini is a mentor, an inspirator, a psychologist. Saudamini has been like a mother who is always very close and wanted to know the welfare of her children, and that is Saudamini.
Saudamini, well, this is a short message just to say thanks for your wonderful support and for always being the greatest child protection and emergencies advisor. I want to thank you in particular for the support you provided me and the leadership when the Lebanon crisis broke out. I just arrived in the Lebanon country program. There was an overwhelming need to respond, and you were the first person from headquarters or anywhere else to come to support the child protection response. And I remember you so vividly with your usual sense of humor, coming over to Lebanon and going straight out to the field. No hanging about in the office. And we went out to the field, we did an assessment, came back, and you helped us frame the response to the crisis there. And I'll always be grateful for that, but most of all for your great sense of humor, of dealing with such serious issues in a very human way and such a passionate way. I hope you never lose that, and certainly you've always been an inspiration to me. So wishing you all the best, and we'll miss you. And I'll end with a little quote from Dalai Lama, which says that if you think you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. So all the best, big hug.
Hi Saudamini, greetings from Colombia. I hope you are enjoying your farewell party, and I hope you will enjoy all the free time you will have soon in order to do all your writing, poetry and all that. We know you enjoy all those activities a lot. I hope one of the activities you will enjoy will be to visit places such as Colombia, because we are still waiting you back here. I know you love the Botero Museum there, but there is still a lot of places you can visit here, and we hope to have you back soon. Thanks a lot for all the support we have from you from New York during this period with all the peace process. And well, all the best. Fuerte abrazo.
Hi Saudamini, it's Alina. We first met in OPT in 2010 when you had just come from Innocenti, so I think you can see what's in the background here. I've really enjoyed knowing you, and I look forward to more time together and wish you all the best on your creative endeavors. I'm going to send you a poem that I read recently and made me think of you, and we'll leave you with this view of my morning cappuccino from the new rooftop cafe, so maybe it will entice you to come through Florence soon.
Saudamini, merhaba, hello from Turkey. We worked together for 4.5 years at HQ from 2012 to 2016. You taught me a lot, and I think our relationship, friendship, and professional working relationship shows a good connection between education and child protection. We worked on the Global Coalition to Protect Education from Attack. We worked on the Learning for Peace program. We walked arm in arm around the 7th floor, providing psychosocial support to each other. We went for coffee across the street on a regular basis. Saudamini, you inspire me. Your dedication to the lives and improving the lives of children keeps me going. You provide hope. Your sense of humor sustained me through 4.5 years at HQ. I know we'll work together in the future, and we'll stay in touch. Wishing you all the best in your retirement. Lots of love from Turkey.
Since the early 1990s, when I discovered Saudamini's secret identity as a poet, I thought of her as the Emily Dickinson of our times. She's an extraordinary poet, as she is an extraordinary champion and fighter for children's rights. A wonderful author, a wonderful activist and analyst, and a wonderful friend. So I guess most of the messages will focus on Saudamini's work in UNICEF, but I'd like to just stress her work as a poet and playwright and read a short poem that I wrote dedicated to her a few years ago. It's called Turbulence at 30,000 feet. Each moment, even the darkest, hovers like a hologram before you. Circles slowly around its sizzle and dazzle, O befuddled one. Take its light, its heat, in your hand like a candle. Put its sweetness on your tongue like a lozenge. Dance with its beauty like a tireless lover. Give away its abundance like loaves hot from the oven, like a school of glowing fishes with a single mind. Thank you, Saudamini, for your wonderful friendship and for who you are, for your community, and for all that you've done for children. Congratulations.